Number 1. Mercedes-Benz GLE Class. Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's talk about the 2026 Mercedes-Benz GLE Class, because this one is shaping up to be a really solid evolution of one of Mercedes' most popular luxury SUVs. The GLE has always been that perfect middle ground, big enough to feel premium and comfortable, but not so massive that it's a pain to live with every day. And for 2026, Mercedes isn't flipping the script. They're just refining everything people already love and turning the volume up a notch. Before we get into the details, quick reminder: if you enjoy staying up to date on upcoming luxury SUVs and future car releases, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. It helps the channel a ton and makes sure you don't miss any of the latest news, reviews, and first looks. Now, let's get back to the GLE. Design-wise, the 2026 GLE class is expected to look sharper and more athletic without losing that clean Mercedes elegance. Subtle updates to the front grille, smoother LED lighting, and refined body lines give it a more modern presence on the road. It still looks upscale and confident, but now it feels a little more aggressive, especially in sportier trims. Compared to earlier models, this version looks more planted and premium, like it's been polished rather than redesigned. Under the hood is where things really get interesting. Mercedes continues to lean into electrification, and the 2026 GLE is expected to feature improved hybrid options that deliver smoother power and better efficiency. You still get that strong, effortless acceleration Mercedes is known for, but now with smarter energy use and quieter operation around town. It's luxury that feels modern, not wasteful, and it's a big step forward compared to older GLE models that focused more on pure performance alone. And yes, even though it's a luxury SUV, the GLE hasn't forgotten how to get its tires dirty. With available all-wheel drive and advanced drive modes, it's more than capable on snow, gravel, or rough roads. It's not trying to be a hardcore off-roader, but for weekend adventures or unpredictable weather, the 2026 GLE feels confident and composed. More so than past versions, thanks to refined suspension tuning and smarter traction systems. Step inside, and this is where the GLE really reminds you why it's a Mercedes. The interior updates focus on tech, comfort, and atmosphere. Expect a larger, more responsive infotainment setup, upgraded digital displays, and even better voice controls. Materials feel richer, the cabin feels calmer, and everything just flows better than before. Compared to older GLE interiors, this one feels more intuitive and more luxurious without being overwhelming. Number 2. Toyota Mini Land Cruiser FJ. Have you seen what Toyota just unveiled for 2026? They're bringing back that classic Land Cruiser spirit with something completely fresh and exciting. The Toyota Mini Land Cruiser FJ. This isn't just another SUV. It's like Toyota took everything legendary about the Land Cruiser name, shrunk it down, and packed it with real off-road capability and everyday usability that so many fans have been craving. Right off the bat, this thing looks awesome. It keeps that rugged, boxy look we all love from classic Land Cruisers, with bold lines, pronounced wheel arches, and round LED headlights that give it a retro yet modern vibe. This design feels like a love letter to the old FJ Cruiser, but with a fresh twist that fits today's adventure lifestyle. Now, let's talk heart and soul. Because what good is a Land Cruiser with no muscle? The FJ is expected to launch with a 2.7-litre four-cylinder petrol engine paired to a smooth automatic gearbox and a capable part-time four-wheel drive system that'll have you tackling trails, mud, sand and snow without breaking a sweat. There's even talk of a hybrid variant coming down the line to help with efficiency and emissions, especially in markets with stricter rules. And you don't lose the off-road chops just because it's smaller. The FJ rides on a ladder frame chassis, which is a real badge of honor when it comes to rugged SUVs. Most compact crossovers today don't even come close to that. It gives the FJ genuine go-anywhere capability, plus a tight turning radius that makes it surprisingly agile on technical trails. Climb inside and it still feels pretty special. Toyota seems to have struck a great balance between rugged functionality and everyday comfort. You'll find a clean dashboard layout with modern tech, like a large touchscreen, digital driver display, wireless connectivity, and thoughtful touches that make life easier on long trips or weekend adventures. Seats are tough yet comfortable, materials feel durable, and the cabin layout keeps everything within easy reach. perfect whether you're on a city street or out in the wilderness. Compared to past models, this Mini FJ feels like the most authentic Land Cruiser offering in the compact SUV world. It's got more real off-road ability than soft-road crossovers, but it's also more approachable and usable every day than the full-size heavy Land Cruisers. It's like Toyota finally found that sweet middle ground, rugged enough for the trail, friendly enough for city life. Now, pricing hasn't been officially confirmed everywhere yet, but early estimates place it well below big Land Cruisers, making this more accessible for people who've always wanted a Land Cruiser but couldn't justify the price tag or the size. And availability looks set for a global rollout through 2026, with Japan first and other markets following. So if you're someone who loves classic off-road heritage but wants something compact, capable, and fun for everyday use, the 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser FJ might just be the perfect combo we've all been waiting for. It's rugged, it's cool, and it's breathing new life into the Land Cruiser family. Number 3. Toyota RAV4. Toyota has just dropped some pretty exciting news about the 2026 Toyota RAV4, and honestly, this feels like one of the biggest updates in years. The RAV4 has been one of the most popular SUVs on the planet for good reason. It's reliable, practical, and fun to live with. But now Toyota is pushing it into a whole new era with fresh design, hybrid power for everyone, and tech that actually feels modern. Before we dive in, if you love car news and want to stay ahead of what's coming next, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss future updates on the hottest new SUVs hitting the roads. Trust me, you'll want to see what's next. Alright, let's talk RAV4. Visually, the 2026 RAV4 looks bolder and more confident without losing that everyday appeal we know and love. Toyota leaned into sharper lines, more pronounced fenders, and a strong front end that gives it a real presence, whether you're in a busy city or cruising down a back road. There are even multiple style personalities, from a sleek core look to a rugged woodland version that feels ready for adventure, right off the lot, and a new GR Sport trim for a sportier vibe. But where this new RAV4 really shines is under the hood. Toyota has gone all in on hybrid power. That means no plain gas-only engine anymore, with both hybrid, HEV, and plug-in hybrid, PHEV, options across the range. The standard hybrid brings smooth, efficient power and great everyday drivability, while the plug-in hybrid kicks things up a notch with around 320 horsepower and a solid electric-only range that makes it feel almost electric on shorter trips. And for anyone who loves to get off the pavement now and then, the 2026 RAV4 isn't just torque. The Woodland version boosts ground clearance, throws on all-terrain tires and rugged touches, and makes you want to go explore trails or campsites without worrying about scraping bumpers. Audi is available across the lineup too, so you're covered whether it's wet streets or snowy back roads. Stepping inside feels like a real step up from before. Toyota's new Arini software platform powers the next-gen infotainment system, which means bigger, sharper screens, faster responses, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and an overall interface that actually feels modern. The cabin looks more refined and more comfortable too, with thoughtful materials and a layout that actually feels premium. And don't worry, Toyota's safety tech is bigger and smarter than ever. The RAV4 now gets the latest Toyota Safety Sense 4.0 suite, with more advanced driver assist features to help keep you safe, whether you're cruising downtown or heading out on a long trip. Now, pricing hasn't been fully confirmed across all markets yet, but Toyota is keeping it competitive, starting in the low to mid $30,000 range for base hybrid models and climbing from there with AWD, Woodland, sportier trims, and the plug-in hybrid upgrades. That's pretty impressive considering all the new tech, design, and electrified power you're getting. Looking back at past RAV4s, the 2026 really feels like a meaningful evolution. Number 4. Toyota Corolla. Cross, Toyota is back at it, and the 2026 Corolla Cross is shaping up to be one of the most practical and stylish compact SUVs on the market. If you've followed the Corolla Cross before, you know it's all about versatility, efficiency, and reliability. But this new model takes everything we loved and cranks it up a notch. Before we get into the details, quick favor. If you love car news and want to stay ahead of the latest releases, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Trust me, you'll want to catch the next few videos coming your way. Alright, let's dive into the 2026 Corolla Cross. Right off the bat, Toyota's design tweaks give it a stronger presence on the road. It's sharper, a little more aggressive, and looks more modern without losing the approachable vibe that made the Corolla Cross so popular. Think sleeker headlights, a refined grille, and subtle body sculpting that makes it feel a little more upscale. Compared to past models, this one finally has that confident compact SUV look rather than feeling like a lifted Corolla hatchback. Under the hood, the hybrid option really stands out. Toyota's hybrid system has always been smooth and efficient, and the 2026 version promises even better fuel economy and more responsive power delivery. It's the kind of hybrid that doesn't feel like a compromise. You get strong, everyday performance with far fewer trips to the pump. Perfect for city driving, highway cruising, or even the occasional road trip. Speaking of getting off the pavement, the Corolla Cross isn't just a commuter SUV anymore. Available all-wheel drive and smarter traction systems make it more capable in rain, snow, or light off-road conditions. You're not taking it rock crawling, but for dirt roads, campgrounds, or snowy streets, it's ready to handle more than its size might suggest. Step inside, and Toyota's updates really shine. The cabin feels more modern and connected, with a larger touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, updated digital displays, and improved materials throughout. Comfort has been boosted too, with better seating and a more intuitive layout compared to past models. It's practical, but it finally feels like a vehicle you want to spend time in, not just drive from point A to B. As for pricing, Toyota is expected to keep it competitive, making it accessible for small families, first-time buyers, or anyone looking for a reliable compact SUV. Compared to earlier models, the 2026 Corolla Cross feels like a much more complete package, more confident in design, more capable on the road, and more tech-savvy inside. At the end of the day, the 2026 Corolla Cross is all about balance. Stylish yet practical, efficient yet fun, and capable without overcomplicating things. It's an evolution, not a reinvention, and it really hits that sweet spot for people who want a smart, versatile SUV without sacrificing comfort or modern features. Number 5. Subaru Forester. Subaru fans, get ready, because the 2026 Forester is almost here, and it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting updates in years. The Forester has always been that perfect blend of practicality, off-road capability, and daily comfort. But this new model takes everything we love and steps it up with sharper design, smarter tech, and more efficiency. Before we jump in, if you love staying on top of the latest SUV releases, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any upcoming updates. Trust me, you're going to want to see what Subaru has packed into this new Forester. From the outside, the 2026 Forester looks bolder and more confident without losing its approachable vibe. Subaru has sharpened the front grille, added sleeker LED headlights, and given it a slightly more rugged stance. The body lines are cleaner, the fenders more pronounced, and overall it just feels ready for adventure, whether that's city streets or dirt roads. Compared to previous models, it's a noticeable step forward. More modern, more aggressive, but still unmistakably a Forester. Under the hood, Subaru is continuing to embrace hybrid efficiency. The new hybrid engine promises smoother acceleration, better fuel economy, and lower emissions, perfect for daily commuting or long weekend trips. And of course, all Foresters come standard with symmetrical all-wheel drive, so whether it's snow, rain, or light trails, this SUV handles it all with confidence. There are even off-road focused trims that add better ground clearance, upgraded tires, and enhanced traction systems. So if you love exploring, the Forester has you covered. Step inside, and you'll notice a cabin that feels more refined and modern than ever. Subaru has updated the infotainment with a larger touchscreen, crisp digital displays, and wireless connectivity options like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Materials feel higher quality, the layout is more intuitive, and seating is both comfortable and supportive for long drives. Compared to past Foresters, this interior feels like it belongs in a higher-end SUV without losing that rugged practicality we all love. Pricing is expected to stay competitive, with a range that makes the Forester accessible to families, outdoor enthusiasts, and anyone looking for a versatile SUV. And when you compare it to previous models, the 2026 Forester really feels like a complete package. Better design, more tech, improved efficiency, and even stronger off-road capabilities, all without sacrificing the reliability that Subaru owners swear by. At the end of the day, the 2026 Subaru Forester is shaping up to be that perfect all-rounder. Stylish enough to feel modern, capable enough to tackle rough terrain, and efficient enough to handle your everyday drive without a second thought.